everyone, welcome to Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. Salamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to Ita Aye Gidi, Labarin Dunia na Gaskiya, Aku Kondum Madu, Real Life Story. Today I'll be telling you a real life story from our inbox. I believe it's from one of our followers at Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. He stated, "Good morning, Hajia. Thank you for all you do. I have been a distant follower for a long time now. I am from the East but was born and brought up in the North. All my life I have spent in the North. I still live there though, but I am in the East now because of my wedding, which took place 2 weeks ago. This is the problem, ma. I didn't really date my wife. As a matter of fact, it's my aunt that introduced her to my mom and said she will make a good wife for me. My mom jumped at the opportunity because she was waiting and has been warning me not to marry from any other tribe apart from my tribe. I have a girl I have dated for 5 years and wanted to marry, but my mom especially refused because she's from the North. After going back and forth, I reluctantly agreed to give the relationship a try. The girl sounded decent and matured, though very cold sometimes and most times. I wanted to worry, but I thought she was just being decent and would open up to me after the marriage. Fast forward 2 weeks ago, we did our traditional marriage and white wedding same day. But ma, I think I made a big mistake marrying her. She's very cold and insensitive. I would even say she's wicked. Something happened at the wedding that got me angry. I expected my wife to ask for forgiveness when we got home, but she didn't. So I didn't touch her that night. To my greatest surprise, she didn't care. She just went about it like nothing happened. How can she be comfortable keeping malice with the man you just wedded? I thought by morning she would come to me and apologize, but she did not. Instead, she made breakfast and kept for me. I refused to eat, thinking that will be the opportunity for her to come. I thought by morning she would come to me and apologize, but she didn't. Instead, she made breakfast and kept for me. I refused to eat, thinking that would be the opportunity for her to come and make peace with me by apologizing. To my greatest surprise, my wife didn't care that I didn't touch her food. After some time, she went and ate the food. I was hungry and dying of hunger. I didn't want to go asking for food at my family, so they won't know there's a problem, ma. Can you believe that in the night she repeated the same thing? Question mark. The food she kept for me that I didn't touch, she took it back, microwaved it, and sat before me eating and nodding her head to the music in her phone. All through my life, I have watched my mom beg my father when he refused food at home. My mother can never eat if my father refused to eat. I thought women who cared about their husbands shouldn't eat if their husband is hurting. How can this one be so stone cold like this? Question mark. I'm regretting this marriage already. I feel like leaving her here and going back to my girlfriend whom I have hurt badly. Please, I want your audience to tell me if I will be doing anything bad if I leave without her. So, you heard him, you heard all the narrative I read to you guys, the true life story. Help a brother, he's looking for your contribution on what to do in regards to the drama at his home. So I'll go ahead and read few of the feedbacks from our platform on Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. Idayat Aborugan Shitu stated, "My advice is that since you have followed your mom's opinion to marry someone she chose for you, Kai, you have a lot of work to do. My advice to parents that are reading this, I don't think it's a good option selecting partner for our children. Civilization wouldn't allow them enjoy themselves. The regime of parents choosing for their children is outdated. If you feel that you can change her, you have to start educating her what marriage is all about. Or you both go for counseling. My own opinion, no. Yabode Kabiewu stated maybe she was forced to marry you. 2. Action speaks louder than voice. She didn't care. Michael Nwagwa, my baddest writer, stated, sorry about your experience. She might not be a bad person like you think. Maybe brought up differently. You are using your own background to determine how a marriage should be. For a lot of marriages, the women beg the men to eat when the men are upset. You confirmed it from your parents' experience. But in other homes, the women are not moved by those threats. I think it is childish to express your displeasure by refusing to eat food or refuse to sleep with your spouse. As you have discovered, it does not always work. What you need to do is sit your wife down and speak with her. Find a way to communicate your needs. With time, you will learn to know how to treat your wife and how the two of you can know what to do with each other. You will learn how to reach her heart. Her background may have been harsh. Her mom may have treated her dad that way too. Or maybe she saw her mom suffer by being deprived of affection and other things by her father. Things happen. Just tell her how you feel and tell her what you want. Talk about it. Stop sulking and avoid drama. It does not always work. A simple conversation will do. I love that. Thank you, my baddest writer. This was a very beautiful feedback because you nailed it. You addressed everyone and I loved that. But Amasi Saidat stated, have you tried talking to her? Question mark. Engage her in a deep conversation and I'm sure you will know the next line of action. Tawakalt Kadri stated, my brother, first don't compare your marriage with your parents' marriage because they were not from the same family. Secondly, that your bride was not in love with you at all. But if you truly love her, you can call her and make amendments. From there, you will know if she loves you or not. I just pray she's not planted in your life to destroy it. Zainab Sani stated she might not see all that happened as a problem. Kindly sit her down and have a conversation with her. Fatola Ni stated there is no love between the two of them. And the wife offended you and you didn't let her know in order to apologize to you. Also, you were refusing to eat her food, which is wrong. Suppose you tell her what she did wrong and she refused to say sorry about it, then she is not matured. I will advise you not to kill yourself from hunger and call her to settle the differences between the two of you. Danjuma Idabumo, my baddest therapist and counselor in the building, stated, I think the issue here is that you should have initiated an atmosphere to communicate and express your displeasure. By not making love to your new bride or avoiding her food is immature and childish. Please have a heart-to-heart chat first. And Olatubosu Abolarinwa, my baddest international security expert, stated, well, let me congratulate you on your wedding and also let me inform you that the day after your wedding is when your marriage life starts. Refusing to touch her on your wedding night and rejecting her food is a very bad and immature start on your part and you should try and correct that on time. The day and age of your mother begging your father to eat is long gone. Children of these days will watch you starve yourself and take you to the hospital for ulcer treatment later on at your own expense. You must take control of your home and be ready to maturely train your wife to your own standard by leading by example, sir. Living without her may not be in your best interest, and as other men will take advantage of this little gap and cracks. If you want her to be sober and apologize whenever she offends you, start by apologizing for not touching her and rejecting her food. Also, learn to speak your mind out instead of unnecessary and immature malice. Once again, congratulations and all the best. Janet Amos stated, "This is a very mature advice. I celebrate you, sir." She stated that to Olatunbosu, and Olatunbosu stated, "Thank you." Sakina stated, "God bless you, sir. You nailed it." Thank you so much, my baddest international expert, my baddest security expert in the building at Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. I'm very glad to have you as one of my team. And Joy Onimisi Yakubu stated, "Not eating her food is childish on your part. That shouldn't be a way to show your displeasure. Talking will go a long way, and top-notch prayers. Commit yourself and your marriage to the master planner." And Akiyede Ibukun Queensley stated, "My brother, I want to tell you something. You give her your money to cook. Don't ever reject food. Make sure you eat your food. If she does anything, don't get angry again. Please just be praying for her. You will still be enjoying beautiful wife. Please, okay?" Janet Amos stated, "You shouldn't have deprived her marital right in the first instance. If you had touched her on your wedding night, both of you would have resolved the issue then." Adenike Matthew stated, "I feel like laughing, but it's something that hurts. It's hurting you, so I won't. But sir, you are not man enough, talk more of matured enough for marriage. A full man being into this, marrying someone you don't know or love. You sound like a mommy's boy, and I'm happy for the other lady, because if you had married her, your mom will make you maltreat her, or you won't say no. How can your relationship lack communication from the very first day? Tell me how, because I do not understand this. What exactly happened that you can't call her attention? Then she would apologize. Don't you think it's possible she didn't even know what she did to offend you? And for the rejecting food style, you didn't know it's ended with our parents' generation. Women these days are no longer trapped with that. I suggest you both sit and talk, as in real raw talk, without hiding anything. She might also have something she loves too, but was forced into marriage, marrying you against her wish. That your marriage is a time bomb waiting to explode. Good luck." Kelechi Owo Akpan stated, "So early for such attitude from your wifey, as the husband and head of the family. Gently call her to order about the issue. And her character, firmly but loving, set some ground rules and allow her give her opinion on it. Rules that will enhance the union. Observe over time as you both. If no improvement, you can know what's next to do." And my baddest doctor and professor in the building, Dr. Okpabio Uduak, stated, "Communication is key." Absolutely, my doctor. Communication is key. If only people in relationship and marriages would know that, that would solve a lot of problems. And communication, again, is two ways. If one person is trying to talk and the other person is shutting them down or isolating them, it's never going to work. And Sakina Moyoshore stated, "Considering this your post, it's obvious you are just looking for an excuse to not be in that relationship because you were forced into it. My brother, don't find fault in whatever she does just because you don't love her, but try to make your marriage work. Because no matter what she did, you should have called her attention to it instead of keeping malice in the first day of your marriage. My brother, your mom that rejected your girlfriend might not tell you the real reason why. So please try to talk to your wife. You will definitely find some good qualities in her. Most importantly, accept the fact you chose her over your girlfriend. So move on with your life and stop thinking of going back to your girlfriend. God made her your ex for a reason. So don't go against your creator and stop finding fault in your new bride. You are the man of the house, so make your home as comfortable as possible for yourself. Best of luck. My brother's real estate agent at Adebite, Ismail Adedoyi, stated, first, do not compare your relationship with that of your parents. Everything has changed. You have to create an atmosphere for discussion for her, since the two of you are like strangers, though she might be acting based on some wrong orientation she acquired from her house. Try to work on her and be patient. Rome is not built in a day. Mike Olanipeku stated, run to your former girlfriend whom you have dated for 5 years. This woman will kill you there. And Sherifat Olaigbe Oguntoki stated, correct, sir. Elegon A. Christie stated, sir, I want to say something, but it's like they said almost all I wanted to say. All I can say now is give your marriage a try. You guys heard all the feedbacks from sharing life issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami from our platform. I love all the response. My own take on this is that we have to start realizing that when we're in marriage, we need to stop comparing our marriage to that of our parents or people around us. What works for A might not work for B. Communication is key. However, in lots of relationships, it's always one-sided. You find out that one person is trying to keep the home or is trying to communicate and the other person is trying to do something foolish. I believe he's already gone. He's not into the marriage. So brother, you need to check yourself. You're trying to look for excuses to run off to another woman. Why don't you check yourself? Change begins with us. So you thinking that if you deprive someone of sex, that's very immature in the first instance. You refusing to eat her food is very immature. You both were wrong. You two need to sit down and check each other to know if you do want to work on this marriage or if you guys would have to let go of the marriage. No one should go into a marriage thinking that they would be expecting their spouse to be doing what their parents have done. Am I saying that the good things that they've done, you shouldn't think about that? Absolutely. You can emulate the good stuff, you know, the romantic part of it, the caring part of it, the affectionate part of it, but trying to control people and make people condescend to make you happy, haba. We need to make amendments to that. Kindly drop your comments in the comment section. Give us a thumbs up if you like all our videos. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also remember to always click on the notification button. I love you and will always love you. Thank you for always coming to this space. Jazakallahu khaira. May the Almighty Allah and the Almighty God bless you. Have a good one.